How's it going on, everyone? Welcome back to another stream. So, Atlas decided to shadow drop this demo for Metaphor. Came out like out of nowhere. It was starting to go up last night at around like 1 or 2 in the morning in other markets. And I guess it came up to the US at like 9 or 10 in the morning. And this is I don't know how much this covers. I saw someone said that they put in 4 hours. So that's quite a bit for a demo. It's just a prologue. I don't know how long the prologue is. I don't know what you can do in the prologue. But it basically goes into like the data that you play here, save data goes into the main game. It's going to be pretty cool. I like when games do that. Is that I've been really looking forward to this game. This is like Atlus's first take on their like a new world outside of like SMT and Persona a long time. Like in that same vein, but at the same time it's like there's nothing about SMT and Persona in this game. Like everything is made from scratch basically. Like all the enemy designs, characters, everything is completely different. There's no creatures that appear in those games that appear in this game. It's pretty cool.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Oh, a lot of blood. Atlas loves their animated cutscene. After like maybe like the first few times they've talked about this game, I haven't really been keeping up with everything because I wanted to just go in pretty blind.
In his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity?
He's in the room.
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
So it's pretty obvious who the main antagonist is.
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning, but through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version, We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
Game content seen here may vary from the full version. Okay, I want to talk about this game a little bit before I start, but all of the marketing, everything that's been shown about this game that I've seen, leading up to this game, has been in Xbox favor, and a lot of people don't realize or don't know that this game is going to be multi-platform, because Xbox and Atlus have a not an exclusivity deal. They don't have an exclusivity deal. They just have a marketing deal, I guess. I don't know what Xbox gave Atlus, or like I don't know if Xbox paid Atlus to only have them promote the game for Xbox, because every single time I've seen them talk about this game, it's been like when at the end when it shows like when they show like the collector's edition or whatever, they show they show the like the end, and it shows the name of the game, and then it says Xbox, coming to Xbox. That's all it says. And I like the new Atlas little logo. It's pretty cool. Even though I don't think it's like that on SMT5, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, I haven't seen them promoted on any other console. You have to actually look it up. You actually have to look up what platform Metaphor is coming up, because it's gonna say Xbox no matter what. But you can it'll eventually, like, you'll be able to see that it's coming to other consoles. It's gonna come to, I don't know about Steam, but it's gonna come to PlayStation and Xbox. I don't know. I don't think Switch. Pretty sure not Switch, but I'm not too sure. I'll take down the music a little bit, because I don't like when the music overpowers my voice and the characters' voices. Auto advance. I'll leave it off because there might be some dialogue that isn't voiced. Confirmation. And this game is going to be crazy because it mixes action combat with turn-based. Like, it starts off with action, I think, when you're above the enemy's level, or like when you're at a higher level than the enemy, you get when you're a higher level than the enemy, I'm pretty sure you get to fight them in the field. And then when you're either at equal level or lower than the enemy, you fight them in turn-based. Pretty cool. I like that a lot. I wish Like a Dragon would implement that, because that's a really cool style that fits that franchise too. That could be pretty cool. Like having Ichiban, like if you're severely leveled, not severely, like over leveled or at a certain point, and you start fighting enemies, you could just whack them with a bat or hit them a few times, and then they go down, like the group of enemies or whatever. And then when you're at equal or under level, you can go to the regular turn-based battle mode. But anyways, let's get into the game. But yeah, the marketing, I don't know. A lot of people don't know that the game's coming on other platforms. Kind of weird, but
Who's there?
because I thought this was only an Xbox game, but after they announced it, it was like I saw on the picture that, like on a picture of the game, it said it was going to be multi-platform, but Xbox has like priority over the marketing.
Whoever you are, please tell me, does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity.
This is a normal
Could you
human
tell me
world.
your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are.
The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Who are you? Who shall guide the protagonist?
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
Maybe I should have put my real name.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? What do you call it? Powerless creation.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
The enemies in this game are called humans, or like I don't know if it's not every enemy, but like the bigger enemies, I think they're all called humans, which is pretty interesting. Standard difficulty, hard, regicide. I don't play RPGs like I don't play turn-based RPGs on hard, because if you're running out in the field and get attacked by something, it's harder to manage a turn-based game's difficulty over action games difficulty. Like I could play action games on the hard or harder or the hardest, because I can control my character. In this game you can't really do that, besides like when you're out in the field on doing like the action combat in the field when you're over leveled or whatever in this game, I think. But in turn-based, you're just going to be running into things that are going to be hitting you, and you can't really dodge, you can't really get out of the way, can't really defend yourself as much as you can in the action game. That's why I never do hard mode turn-based combat games. I don't really like doing that. You put in an unfair advantage, really, because the game already scales with you, like going through areas to areas.
Looks like we're in the clear.
Like enemies get harder and harder anyway.
Desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
We have a little fairy companion.
I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
We're already fighting Luis's people.
An igniter? How'd they get rid of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh.
An elder.
What's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it!
Ooh. Pretty sure her name is Hulkenberg.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line. That's all to get stuck like us.
Ooh. Oh, so they going all out with this game. Blood and impaling and all that.
Deal. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Whoa. Yeah, Sparta kicked off the ledge.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving
Gallica.
us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission? You alright?
Are you alright?
Oh, we actually have a
And by the
voice?
sounds of it, you're about the same.
I didn't know our
You know,
main
if anyone
character
finds out
spoke.
who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Ooh, our character speaks. I think he might only speak in text boxes. I don't know. We'll see.
Think we'll make it?
Oh. So there are some text boxes that don't have audio. Okay. You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I think we should find a place where we can see the whole area. This kind of reminds me of Berserk with Puck a little bit right now. And Luis kind of reminded me of Griffith, but a little bit. Just by looks. Move, dash, dodge. Few tutorials. What? Did I skip her dialogue by pressing start? Memorandum. Oh my gosh, I can't even read it. Memorandi. Oh, it is memorandum. I like the menus. ATLUS and their menus are good. Magic Igniters, a tool that acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. To own or use them, one must obtain a permit from the kingdom, passing a test, with some exceptions, such as those serving in the state army. Igniters can be costly depending on power specifications, and purchasing them is akin to buying land or housing. So it's kind of like the magic crystals from Final Fantasy 16. So you need like something, unless you're born with a power, you can't use it unless you have like a crystal. But only people who can use the crystal can use it. Normal people can't use like stuff like that. But I guess anyone can use these types of items. Gauntlet runner, often called runners. Oop. Oh, I didn't even realize I had other things. The expense. Oh, excuse me. The expense is so great, buying more than one igniter would be difficult, even with the entire lifetime income of the average commoner. In order to prevent accidents and crime, the Crown Theocracy and the Magic Association have exclusive production rights of igniters. Unauthorized production is considered a serious offense. The time needed to cast magic depends on the user's skill, but can also be slightly impacted by the capabilities of the igniter itself. While using an An igniter, while sedentary, poses little problem. Activating an igniter while moving is difficult, and it is thus advised to use cautiously. General term for magic-powered semi-automated vehicles designed for traversing the wastelands and either overcoming or circumventing local wildlife threats and phenomena. Traveling the wilds on foot or even in a lightly armed carriage has historically been incredibly dangerous, making any long-distance trips a life-threatening risk. However, as cities and countries grew, so too did demand for resources, many of which required transport in large quantities. Gauntlet Runner filled with the niche of an armed, sturdy vehicle that could help with transport and land development. There are smaller runners, roughly the size of an armed carriage with a simple deck addition, but it's more common to see models that walk on legs with an internal living area comparable to a modest house. Legs are more common in their design than wheels, partly because of their versatility in all matters of difficult terrain, but more so because adopting the remains of and skeletons of large monsters as is more cost effective than and stronger, artificially creating all the points necessary. That's weird. Using actual monster legs for the vehicle. Gallica, a fairy who accompanies traveling boy on his journey, doubling as his chaperone for his special mission. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than traveling boy when it comes to sensing magla and knowing magic. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she is a reassuring travel companion. Oops. Sanctism, a monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of the one God, the Almighty. The religion of majority across the United Kingdoms. Its sanctors preach that uttering prayer closure with one's whole heart will reach God, bringing salvation. It is the state religion, and the sanctus hierarchy is deeply intertwined with the kingdom's politics. Currently, the crown theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affairs. A lot of big words, a lot of words I've never seen before, or don't use often. Death of a king. In a corner of a world occupied by 8 tribes, the kingdom of Uchronia rests on a precipice. Its king and heir both lie dead, with no clear line to the throne, and people fear a power struggle. Amidst the unease of a boy of the lesser seen, maligned Elda tribe makes his way to this kingdom's capital. Accompanied by the fairy Gallica, his duty is to deliver a secret message. That's all. Medicine, medicinal herb, medicine. Fantasy novel. A novel depicting a fantasy world. The cover is faded and the author is unknown. Fine traveling clothes. Why am I yawning so much? Worn by nobles, made with dirt-resistant fabric whose texture is curious to touch. Light, sturdy clothes made of woven wildflower petals. The technique behind its creation is a secret known only to legacy sword. Given to you on the day you left home. Oh, so she actually fights in battle. That's pretty cool. Sword used by fairies for self-defense. It is too small for anyone else to wield. Defense.
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Press L2 to use face sight. This ability lets you see what Galactus senses in the environment. You see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown.
Okay. Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
I wonder if I could fight them or not.
Come on.
Strong.
Come and get me.
Level 11. Probably not a good idea.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. I think we're in a little over our heads.
Level 35. Oh. Oh my gosh, I think it's still chasing me. Oh no, this is not good.
We don't have much health left.
Oh no.
Don't go too hard.
Okay, let me get.
I'm sorry.
I died already. I just wanted to see what level they were.
Will your tale end here?
Okay.
All right.
Come and get me.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads. They look pretty tough. Careful now. Stay
Okay,
vigilant.
everything is pretty tough
These
here.
ones aren't messing around. Yikes.
Yeah, they chased. Okay, everything chases you forever here. All the enemies chase you forever. I didn't realize. I thought they were gonna have like a leash point or something, but nope. They just chase you and keep chasing you. So maybe the action combat
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do.
isn't. I don't know. We'll see how the action combat actually is, because I was able to hit them without triggering a turn-based. So I don't know how to trigger it. Refresh my memory. Leave it to me.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more
He sounds like
important than our
Ryuji.
lives.
I don't think that's Ryuji's voice though.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
It says, though music is playing directly in my mind, the effect of Galactus magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
I forgot about that. The main character hears the music, or something like that.
Look! Over there!
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Tread is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight.
Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear.
A lot of little hyenas, or whatever they are.
I don't like this. If it's useful, I say grab it. Watch out!
I don't think I'm supposed to be fighting anything.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads. Stay vigilant.
Everything is like level 8 and up.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
Oh, this is bad. Oh.
Not good. Run for it.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic.
I was gonna get the Zelda game today because my game store has it, but I decided against it. I will get it eventually. Maybe when it goes on sale or something.
Is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety
Looks pretty
breeds
good.
dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
I need to beat Star Wars. I'm a decent chunk into that game. I'm really liking it
May this
a
fated
lot.
world be painted anew.
Kind of a little rough opening.
Whoa, just look.
I guess it gives us a taste of what it's gonna be like.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Oh.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid.
I don't know why we don't talk in the cutscenes. Like, he hasn't said anything in the cutscenes yet.
We're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
Okay, there we go. Finally.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
Yeah, but look how they treat
It's
them.
very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
What are they vaping?
The prince is still alive.
How they have technology to make something like that,
The
but
king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our
that's
power,
us.
but not even the kingdom's best. The saint
Who is that?
purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, man. Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. What to know in town. R1 open map. Press triangle for Gallica.
Whatever will I do?
All right then. All right then. All right then.
Stop! What do you think you're playing at?
Fucking something. A light? Can't really tell.
That's terribly unfair. But what is there to do now?
That's not what I expected.
That's terribly unfair.
Fool's the only game in town.
All right then.
Well met, eh?
What's going on?
Oi!
Oh. Oh my.
The hell is that?
I don't know what kind of like race we are or how high our race is in society, but we're like the only one here.
Let's not.
It's a king!
Just can't stand it. Oi! Elden rubbish. Elden rubbish.
This guy. Kind of blurry, like when you run.
That's terribly unfair. Idiot peasants.
Whatever will I do?
Like, it's like Persona 5 has the same effect, but you're in like a small, compact area, like the palaces when you're running. When you run in P5, like in the regular world, it's not like blurry or anything. Pretty sure.
Oh God, grant me guidance.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
They come in different shapes and
I
sizes.
guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
I wonder if...
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease.
80 woman.
A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal.
This looks like Uni's
and would make the perfect
weapon from Xenoblade 3. Her little staff thing. How much? Royal scepter.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Keep that in mind, I won't be staying long.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Oh. Oh.
So I was gonna say the magic igniters. I wonder if you only need one type in order to use all the magic, or certain ones give you certain types of magic. That's probably the case. Probably like Final Fantasy 9 with like their little accessories that give you certain abilities and stuff like that. Pretty cool lore so far. I love learning about new worlds and new takes on different types of fantasy worlds and stuff. I didn't auto that.
You little bastard, you. If I may.
Oh, this is a party member.
Simply amazing.
And what is it?
I can't even get like a good angle.
So you.
Not trying to be rude, just mind yourself. This city ain't the friendliest to us inferiors. Does that bother you? Appreciate the advice. I'm fine. Oedipus tribe or not, I can knock those full 6 ways from Idol's Day.
Hey!
Damn.
Ugh, come off it.
I have business here. What's wrong with me being here? The Elder wield devilish magic that defies the teaching of saints. I wonder if they could see Gallica or not. Or do they like not see her?
An elder? Here? You are.
Yeah, the music that Gallica lets my character listen to, I'm pretty sure it's just magic that she. It's like, I don't know. They explained it before in a one of the times they talked about the game. It's pretty interesting. She puts it in his head. Kind of reminds me of Ichiban from Like a Dragon. With his imagination. This game is coming out for Switch, I'm pretty sure, eventually. I don't think it's coming out on Switch day one. Pretty sure it's not. But that might be the reason why some things are like... This game, I'm sure, could look a lot better. I mean, it looks fine, but I'm sure it could look a lot better if they stuck to just Xbox and PlayStation. Because this is also on the last gen too, so... I was hoping that we blend in with the crowd and have no one notice that you're an Elda, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. Why didn't we just come in like with a not a costume, a disguise or something? We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. Okay, never mind. People may insult you, but do your best as Santal. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Oops.
Leave it out, mate.
The transitions are a little interesting. Looks like the screen is like glitching out.
All right then.
No, don't.
What are you playing at? Hmm.
You there?
Hey, sorry.
Bye-bye now.
Let's go see.
I'm out of ideas.
Hiya.
I'm out of ideas.
Is that her name? Katarina? Or what was her name? I don't think I could talk to them again. Katharina.
All right then.
Big man.
I don't know why this looks like a Fire Emblem game. This looks like Three Houses or something. Just the art style.
My wits have left me, I believe.
Not that that's a bad thing. It just looks like it. Looks like a Final Fantasy 14 character.
Come off it.
Elder rubbish.
Dear me.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
I don't know why I thought that was Darth Vader right
Strange
there.
measure for a soldier's worth.
Young nobleman.
Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right.
He's the one that antagonizing him.
hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use.
Of course, we're an orphan.
So, what brings
So
you?
I guess they don't see Gallica there. I want to fight for change. I need the money. I'm just bored.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm stronger than I look. I've got a sharp mind. I can take a lot of punishment. So I'm small but quick. I've always been lucky. I wonder if this is like stats. This has something. This might have something to do with stats. So attack, magic, defense, speed, and luck. Or health or defense, whichever. Fast. Small but quick.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh? Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Enter the name of this story's protagonist. Just the first name. Gots. Usually I do Cloud, but I'll do Gots.
We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception.
Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
He was a lot nicer to us than he was to the last guy. What a long line. Guess we have no choice but to wait our turn.
Let's hurry.
Well, that wasn't too much trouble, was it? Now, was it? We better get in line, though, or they'll start suspecting something. Yeah, that little poster right there looked like Darth Vader at a... Like, if you're not looking at it, like, if using your peripherals, it looks like Darth Vader. Right there.
What's the world coming to?
Oi there!
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
So, the money's called Re. You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me. If so, or was there something else you need? Are you really a noble? Nope, nothing. I take it you overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Now what?
Let's hurry.
Oh. And there is a time in this game? I don't know how, like, what progresses the time?
What? Of those huge monsters?
I forget there's, like, a time and date.
You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like,
Humans?
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Oh wow, he's actually shocked.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks, that was terrifying. I had it handled.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder Igniter.
These days, most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
I wonder why we have different color eyes. I think that's
You awake?
what is it called? I forget what it's called when you have different color eyes, but I wonder if there's some type of meaning to our characters' eyes. Morning already? Nope, I'm just...
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
Never gets easier, that's just how it is.
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago. I'd rather not think of it.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
I don't want to say anything about the models so far, but
It's what you call a fantasy story, right?
it seems like they haven't really updated the way the models look
Prince
in
loved
these
those kinds of
games.
stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Yeah, the models, they look like they're still in Persona 5 models. Like, I don't know, Atlus needs to, I don't know if it's the engine they use or what, but they should be, hopefully Persona 6 has its own different type of models and
I'm fine.
And art style and
I'm
stuff.
glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday We can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
So he's been in a coma. Oh, so he did grow. He did age while he's been. I don't know what the word is. Suspended.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Like this is opening cuts? Huh? Maybe not. And my eyes bothering me today. Very watery.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
June 4th or 6/4. I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. World map. A big old world. Human octopus. Kind of remind me of Dragon Quest a little bit. The map, at least. Or kind of like Pokemon too. Different regions. Grass and forest, swamps, or whatever this is. Desert. Mountains or mountains. Icy mountains. Rocky area. Some forest. Orange forest. Islands. Coast. World capital Grand Trad. Grand Trad, capital of the Kingdom of Uchronia. Citizens of every class and social status reside here, but their spheres of life are clearly divided by numerous districts. Northern Border Fort, a fortress built to defend Grand Trad during the Annex War. After long disuse, it is now manned due to frequent monster sightings.
Hold on.
Let's see.
Hold on. Hold on.
Choose a destination.
Let's see here.
Oh.
That's where you want to go. Let's see here.
Can't really see anything else.
Let's see.
Hold on. This place.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
Alright. I didn't know what they were, why they gave me an option to choose. I'm not going to go to one.
At its destination.
Idols Day.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
A world with no magic, a world with only one tribe. It's hard to explain.
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
I apologize for him. Is it a fight you want? Don't worry, my friends, I'll talk.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser
Oh, he got
tribesman.
guts, alright.
Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll.
Stroll.
Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia.
Leon Stroll.
And you are?
I'm Guts.
That's my name.
That's my name.
It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now.
I wish they could just have a set name for these characters. I want to hear them say the name.
Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Unconscious. He didn't die?
Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's royal army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
All these guys are about to die.
Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
Obviously, the captain is a coward himself. All talk.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
How okay, so he can see it. They can see her. But, she's been with him on his shoulder this whole time, and nobody's saw her. Yep, just over there. She's with me. I don't see a fairy.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death.
Armchair general.
Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
Oh.
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
So the igniters all have different magical qualities, like different types of affinities, like elemental affinities. New ally Stroll. Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
(8°C).
Okay.
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events. I don't lose sight, but don't lose sight of our mission. Okay, I know our allies inside here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's my guess. Somehow we've got to find him. Running with such perfect purpose. What was that? What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally. Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever the case, this situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Why does it look like a palace? Going into a palace in Persona. I'm not trying to draw too many similarities, but besides like the character models and just very little so far. Elder tribe, the 9th tribe, distinct. I'm not gonna read everything, but I do want to read up on some stuff that I'm interested in finding out more of. Distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes, they are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the church. Their population is so small that to see even one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't even believe they exist. Each of the 8 tribes possess unique physical traits, making them recognizable at a glance, such as the Clemars' horns or the Rosaints' long ears. The Elda tribe, however, bears no such distinguishable feature, and thus are regarded as inferior beings. Prince of Uchronia, the son and heir to the King Hythode. Oh my gosh, I wish we heard him say the name Hythlo. ATLUS, see? More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later, and he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. The king is also a possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and a royal funeral was held in his honor. Was he still on the table or not at that point in time when we left? Gallica, did I already read this? I don't remember. I think I did. What is Magla? Magla, a technical term for magical power that serves as the basis for magic. There are varying amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals. Because Magla sometimes crystallizes in areas of high concentration, some scholars theorize that Magla may be physical particles too small to be seen with the naked eye. I think that's what that stuff that those things were sucking up in the city. An unusual variety of magic that causes the listener to become aware of their state of mind through the form of sound and music, as it is a modest form of magic with seemingly no utility on the battlefield. It is considered a meaningless, trifling skill in society, and is thus rarely used. Interesting. That's what the music is that we hear from Gallica. We can see our skills. Mage Fire. He doesn't have anything we can see. I want to see like the actual like character menu, but I guess we don't have one yet. Like we can't see. All right.
This is...
Dude, everybody got killed. Everyone's just going at this thing. Not very smart.
That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
Things are like apostles from Berserk. Just amalgamation of a monster.
Damn it.
This is horrific. So many dead. Brius, I hope you're safe. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath.
This is bad.
Get back. We've got company.
What?
Let's deal with this one. It feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Triangle to engage in a squad battle. You press triangle anytime, but if you use square attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with square. Deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
We have the edge.
Let's settle this quick.
Ooh. Pretty cool. Squad battle with stunned enemies. When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, your one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage. Press square to attack with your equipped weapon. Triangle for skills. Performing an action will expend one turn icon seen at the top of the screen.
I won't hold back. Burn. Still up.
Tougher than I thought.
Uh-oh.
All right.
20 mag? So that's okay, we'll see. We'll see what that is.
Looks like we're safe for.
What? Ooh. Pulled it off somehow. We're alive, and that's all I can ask for. Let's press forward while we still can. I'm gonna like this battle system a lot, I already know it.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
I wonder if enemies just spawn? Oh, you can break this stuff. Kind of Dynasty Warriors type of feel to it. Like a big ol' sweeping attack or attack animation.
Wait. Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty. If we have the element of surprise, we can catch it off guard and strike now.
Okay.
Come on. This is our chance.
I'll give it my all.
Everyone, go!
Burn to us. They die hard.
Okay. So they could stay stunned longer.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Oh, nice. You get more for not getting hit. That's pretty cool.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Oh. This is defense.
Looks like we're safe for now.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
This battle's out.
Let's go. We'll win this.
Get ready.
Hmm.
Last one.
Down.
Keep it up. The power of fire.
Nice. Ragged fur.
Even easier than expected.
We made short work of them.
Be careful.
Like a little tooth? What is that? Yeah, a little tooth.
I think I'm getting used to this.
I think that's all of them.
This is our chance. Forward.
Let's settle this quick.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Whew. That should do it.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
Revive. Good. I keep thinking I can jump. You can't jump. Just run and dodge. I wish the blurring wasn't there. But this is all the settings. Ow! I got hit first. Enemy ambush squad battles. If you are attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on the enemy's turn. Well, this is well. And the music is different too.
That settles that.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while. Oh.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. And Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? That luck follows you people. Of course, this is how it ends.
Run.
You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from here now. That thing is up ahead. There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster, we can't just run away. Stay away from that thing.
No.
Damn it!
I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked us.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault. The human appeared. You must know that surely. But everyone's dead. They all have families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Oops. I didn't want to go in there.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
two, perhaps you're searching for someone? That's right.
I get it now.
I mean, I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide it from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth.
What?
That cry, is that a human from earlier? Sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard.
This battle's ours.
This could be our chance.
Let's go. A tough one.
Why are you gonna use fire on that? Wasting your magic.
Even easier than expected. This is bad. They're onto us.
Come on.
Oh.
This is our chance.
Oh,
Forward.
you make the first move.
Let's go. Fire. Still up.
The power of fire.
Nice.
The next one will fall just as easy. Okay, not bad at all.
Those things give a lot. Oops.
As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine.
This battle's ours. Let's go.
Let's settle this quick.
Everyone, go!
Stay sharp.
Keep it up. Burn to us.
You resisted that?
Wish every fight was that easy.
Those teeth give you like a lot of magic. Or
I think we're in the clear.
Magla? Magla.
Yep, we're safe here. Hey, you found something!
You're a dog, but I don't see it.
Yep, we're safe here. Everything's pretty standard.
How do I get down there? Over here?
Yep, we're safe here. As long as we're careful.
Let's push through. This is our chance. This could be our chance.
Get in there! Finish him off!
I think I'm getting used to this.
There are still some foes around. Don't
All
be
right.
hurt.
How's that? This battle's ours. Let's go.
We'll win this.
Get in there!
They chose the wrong opponent. I think we're in the clear.
Come on. We have the edge. Let's take them
I don't know if you can kill the dogs without going into turn-based, or kill enemies without going into the turn-based mode.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
I don't think anything would be.
Let's give him a fight.
I didn't even see that thing right there.
A tough one.
Also, I don't think Stroll is getting any experience.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Magla pill.
It's all clear.
I'll replenish magic. Excuse me, the roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I can never live with myself. This time? And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for.
That's true, but
I can't just leave you to die up there. I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver this message and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength.
What do you think?
Well, it's not like I can save or anything. Right, we can't help anyone if we just charge in and get ourselves killed. Let's make sure we're prepared. Guess that's fine for now. Can't save or anything, so.
Yep.
Oh, it auto saves. Don't have to do anything rash. Okay, here we go.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Peril.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Oh, she has her little knight's helmet on. Homo Gorleo. Oh, wait.
I'm counting on you.
No, I didn't want to.
You're mine.
I did not want to pass.
It's okay. We can do this.
Okay, I wanted to do that. So it's L2.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this. Burn to ash.
Hmm.
Guard up.
Oh, please. How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this, and
I'm
yet...
distracted. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Sheesh.
Wasn't enough.
No! Please, say something!
Uh-oh.
Stroll!
Don't be
Uh-oh.
a fool. Just run before it...
Gonna awaken. Something's about to happen.
Oh,
We're gonna get our archetype.
Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Hmm. I really like the design of this archetype. It's really cool. ATLUS is on another level with these animated cutscenes.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Psych or sick, cyclone, sick, psych, day. I guess we're just gonna leave Roll dead. Archetype Seeker. Oh, he was using wind already, but
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Wind.
Oh my!
90.
That did the trick.
Nice. My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. Oh, nice.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead.
Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities after you've hit one of these weaknesses. The word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Cool. But with... Oh, okay, so I can't revive him.
That's it. Stay on it.
Ow. Yeah, let me get rid of his feet. Oh, nice.
Okay, we can do that. Vitus power. Wind. All right, how's that?
We've got to hit the other spots too. Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Pig, I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
I won't hold back. Scour.
So his spin attack is doing a lot less damage now.
Wind. A tough one.
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know,
Trying.
maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Have Gallica knock down apples to keep the foe from healing? Yes.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself
Oh,
anymore.
nice.
Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour.
You hit their weakness.
The free seeker. Wind. Push through. Vitus power.
That healed like all my damage back. Oh, nice. Okay, so when they miss, you get what's the name? You get. I mean, they lose all of their turns, just like Persona, or just like SMT, not Persona. Or did they change it in Persona 5? I think so. The other games weren't like that.
I won't hold back. Scour. Vitus power. Seeker. Wind. Still here? Come forth, royal soul. Scour.
Nice.
Not bad.
Oh, nice. Archetype rank up.
I feel stronger.
Hmm. I'll keep doing magic until I see like physical stuff.
Of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue, What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice?
And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Oh,
Look,
he survived
he's
somehow.
alive.
We just forgot about
I'll
him.
be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Where were you at?
You made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer,
Is that true though?
we're just gonna crown a new king.
What if it wasn't him that did it? What if it was someone else? Who's Luis? Kill him. Can someone catch me up?
You have to kill him?
Suppose we'd better start at the beginning. About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, This isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
I like Stroll a lot.
Grius,
He's very
he
noble.
saved our lives back there. And it sounds
Being
like
a
we could
noble
use the
himself.
help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Squeeburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king.
Louis will also...
No known deadline.
If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
New ally, Grius. Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally. I've seen nothing of this guy, so I don't really have high hopes for where his character goes. But we'll see.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I don't know how much longer the demo is. I'm so tired. I'm so tired right now. I don't know if I want to end the stream, come back and finish it. I might do that after, like, when we get to save.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Base support, hero passes, makes support attacks from your comrades happen more easily in overworld combat. How come I'm the only one that's like hurt still? I want to see like the, what was that power in your one? Agrias seemed to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. I said let's take the rest of the day off. Yeah, I wish there was the menu. Like, there's no like team menu yet. Not yet, at least. There's only items, skills, and that's it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Water's Day. Idol's Day. I think I'm gonna end the stream. Come back later with more Metaphor demo. See where it ends. I think someone said they took 4 hours, so I'm only 2 hours in, so we'll see. But thank y'all for joining. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, checking out the stream, and I'll be back later with more. You guys have a good one.